here. Case in point, drive slow. I've got with us two senior NIU students, and I'll introduce Carol Orego, I said the last name right, and Christine Elcory.
Yep.
Okay, both NIU nutrition students. Now you guys are going to talk a little bit about what's good to eat, what's bad to eat. Tough during the holiday season right now, but we want to keep in mind the pyramid, correct?
Definitely. Yes, we talked about how we can eat all things in moderation, and it's good to create balance and always increase whole wheats in our diets, as well as fruits and vegetables, and trying to maybe focus or switching a little bit into reduced fats or fat-free products when it comes to dairies, as well as increasing our consumption of fish and lean meats.
Okay.
So
another good thing to keep in mind is actually to pay attention to food labels, because of course I know a lot of people, like college students, they're on a budget. So a lot of people eat ramen noodles, and you think about it, you look at the calories, you see, oh, 190 calories, that sounds pretty good, but if you don't pay attention to the serving sizes, you don't realize it's actually for 2 people, so you're actually consuming double of that when you just have it by yourself, and you're actually having about 380 calories with something that doesn't even have any vegetables in it.
Which isn't good for just one sitting, so you want to make sure that you're looking at your portion size and your calories and doing the math. And you guys talk a little bit about, you know, how do you read the labels? I think that's half the battle for some of us to go, I don't know what all this means, and then I got to do the math to figure it all out.
It is definitely pretty hard to understand at first, but the most important things to look at, like I said, are the serving sizes, and pay attention to fat, because you want to stay away from saturated fat. Not completely, obviously, everything is good in moderation, but the more unsaturated fat in it is better for you. You want to keep everything pretty much low, like sodium low. In your calories, it depends on how much of the calories actually come from fat. That plays a big part in how healthy the meal you're choosing is.
I think we've got a little example of, you know, kind of how a label looks and how you might be able to understand this label. This is some of the nutrition facts that you guys kind of have talked about and brought with you.
Yeah.
It is something that you're particularly, those couple categories you mentioned that you're particularly looking out for: calories, fat.
Yeah, definitely about what we just talked about. Keeping at the bottom, actually, it talks about the different vitamins you're going to get a day, and that's also really good to realize how much benefit you're getting out of the food that you're eating.
yes.
So what's an idea? What's something, you know, on the go, whether it be the college student, the mom, the kids, what can you do as a quick, healthy treat?
Actually, we prepared
we're gonna make one right now.
Okay.
And it's really fast and it's really easy. We are actually using fat-free yogurt.
Plain fat-free yogurt.
Yay.
You can also use a flavor if you wanted
Yes,
to, probably
yes, you
vanilla,
may.
anything like
How
that.
can I open this?
Do you need me to help you with that?
There we go.
They make it so easy sometimes, huh?
I know. And another thing to remember is that it's important to incorporate, even going back to the pyramid, it talks about exercise every day. It's not only just what you eat, but also balancing with daily activity. So
now you're using a cup? Is that 1 cup
Actually,
of that?
it's
or?
a fourth of
It's
a
a
cup.
fourth of a cup,
Trying to
okay.
measure out a fourth of a cup. You're going to just take a fourth of a cup of yogurt, splat it on there,
Okay.
add some berries to it, and it's really good for you because it gives you the dairy products you need, your fruits that you need today, and actually we're sprinkling over it with some granola, and so that adds for your grains so it's a pretty healthy snack, and the berries that we chose had sugar added to them, so they're not going to be so sour. So it's actually a pretty delicious treat, and we calculated it to be only about 90 calories.
So you're just kind of throwing the berries on there. You don't have to necessarily be particular about how many berries
we did. Yeah, we said just a tablespoon, but 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. So.
And I'm not having very much success with the granola either. But obviously that would be something to put on top. Just a little spoonful of that
just
as well.
sprinkle a little bit. I think
I know, I tell you. I thought it was just me. There we go. So sprinkle a little bit on top just as a kind of a garnish, and mix it all together, and it's amazing. I love this. Is one of my favorite things to have.
It is.
Very
and actually,
cheap.
there's a fast food chain that actually has something like this. It's Starbucks. They have a little.
Starbucks has something, and McDonald's I think has a version of it too. So you can do your own at home.
Yes,
Exactly.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it for coming out here.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Great tips for all of us to keep in mind as we head through the holiday season. We'll be right back.